So, Catburger.
Yes.
Are you ready to become a father?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
I expected more hesitation than
No, it's time. It's time for me to become a father.
that. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't yesterday, but then overnight it became time, which just happens sometimes.
Okay. Well, I think you'll be well suited to the life cycle of a mushroom then.
Yeah.
We're going to raise a mushroom daughter on Mushroom Musume today.
Oh, this is perfect for me and my newfound interest in fatherhood.
Fantastic. It's always good to pick up a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get started. Once upon a time, there was a humble recluse. Or is it recluse?
Recluse. I don't know. Both are acceptable to me.
Okay. Well, they had no need for society. However, they did often find themselves with an unshakable loneliness.
Oh, I wish I could shake this loneliness.
Thank you for your acting.
Yeah, I'm the recluse.
One day, while foraging, a wandering witch overheard the recluse's inner desires.
Hey, I didn't say you could overhear my inner desires.
I have things I need to overhear. I'm a witch.
You need to overhear
I
them.
need to overhear them, yes.
You got a big punch list of stuff you gotta...
It's part of my witch duties.
All right.
I don't make the rules.
All
I'm just the
right.
witch.
Okay, so listen, you overheard my inner desires. That's already out there. That's on the table.
The witch approached them with an offer.
What is it now?
Do for me these 3 simple things.
Uh-huh.
When they're done. Sorry. This character, I love this character.
I'm glad we decided to play both of these sort of like fairy tale forest dwellers as like exhausted New Yorkers
Difficult neighbors.
on like a particularly hot day.
Do for me these 3 things. When they're done, I'll present you with your deepest desire, a child.
All right, sounds like you got my number.
The recluse, caught in a moment of naivety, quickly agreed.
I'm not even gonna think about it. Sure.
If it's a child you're looking for, here's the first thing you gotta do.
Uh-huh.
There have been some things I've been meaning to get to. Cross them off the list for me.
This lady.
Not realizing that they were simply saving the witch some time, the recluse determined which task they were most suited for.
Oh, I realized it.
All
What are we
right.
suited for here?
First thing, will we organize a surprisingly understated collection of keepsakes?
That sounds
Uh,
nice.
neutralize her most dangerously volatile reagents.
Oh, kind of scary.
Restock a selection of unsettling components.
Reagents, I think.
Neutralize her most dangerously volatile reagents.
Yeah, it sounds exciting.
Okay.
What's life without a little excitement? This sounds exciting.
The recluse thought. They made quick work of the strange items, managing to escape with all limbs intact.
Yeah, check out all my limbs.
You don't have limbs.
I have plenty of limbs. In my mind.
The mind's limb.
The mind is the largest limb.
Arriving back to their meeting point, the recluse was excited to report their progress to the witch.
Hey, I did your thing.
After quickly wiping themselves down, the recluse returned to their hut for the remainder of the night. Gross.
That's how I clean myself, are you?
Cats. Hey, you completed your first task. 2 more, I can finally give you what you want. Go somewhere, maybe important or maybe not. Bring back a jar of the soil you find there for enrichment. Left with a vague prompt, the recluse considered their options.
All right, some soil. Enrichment.
Your favorite foraging nook, a barren forest long since stuck by some invisible ailment, or a quiet graveyard.
Nook sounds cozy.
Barren forest. Well, I think this is a bad one.
Who knows? Maybe
A barren forest?
with an invisible ailment.
I don't know. I don't feel like that's good soil. I like the graveyard, actually.
All right.
I want
graveyard
kind
it
of a
is.
goth daughter.
I will say, which has more dead things in it? The graveyard or the barren forest?
That's a good question.
Think about it.
But the graveyard's more goth.
True.
It's the aesthetic.
Yeah, the barren forest, not goth.
Soil is all about aesthetic.
Hmm.
The recluse went to the graveyard where their mother was buried,
All right,
figuring
Ma.
that there may be something familial about using this dirt in particular.
Mm-hmm.
Arriving back at their meeting place, the recluse was excited to report their progress to the witch.
Hey, I got a bunch of mom dirt.
Oh, that's what you decided?
Uh-huh.
Okay. It'll do.
I think so.
Feeling the need to scrub their skin, the recluse retired to their hut to cleanse themselves. Oh, God. This is terrible. The third day.
I'm very tidy.
With 2 assignments complete, the recluse could feel their excitement grow. With one last chore, I'll be done with you. Listen well.
Mm-hmm.
Petals are a powerful thing. They make their intentions known, not a single word. Go forth and return with the flower that speaks to you.
I think of a couple of words for you.
So we have witch hazel, yellow rays of golden healing light,
That's nice.
black pansies, a Stygian omen.
Ooh.
Stygian,
I think,
omen.
yeah.
Foxglove, purple bell-like blooms.
I like foxglove. I love its name.
Or forget-me-nots,
Oh.
lighthearted blues. Or cardinal flowers, a prideful red
Ooh, a
bloom.
prideful red bloom. I like foxglove. It's a great name.
Okay,
A little glove
I
for
agree.
fox.
I agree. It's
Yeah.
very cute.
Protects their hands while they're moving things.
Wild foxglove. These flowers have always enchanted you, standing tall at the edges of the path.
Oh, I love foxglove. This whole thing has been a huge hassle, but it's worth it for a little foxglove and maybe a daughter.
It was as though they were luring you, tempting you to stray from the path.
Oh, whatever you say, foxglove.
Perhaps today, you just might.
You want me to wander off into the forest, foxglove? I couldn't. Well, when you put it like that.
An edge of temptation can be healthy. We discovered the color purple. You return to the witch's location with your bloom in hand. She silently took the flower, nodding her head to you in recognition and gesturing that you're encouraged to go.
Well, that's over with.
The fourth day. The recluse knew the fated hour had arrived, the time to reap the rewards of their efforts.
Oh, I can't wait to eat that daughter.
Oh, wait, what?
I mean, love that daughter.
However, they should have known that everything is for a cost.
Ah, typical.
She's yours, recluse, on one final condition. Promise me one of these things, and we'll be in agreement. Pay me now,
Well, got it.
pay me now with life,
Oh.
or pay me later. We do an installment plan.
Oh, this is like a financing thing. It's like on layaway.
It's a layaway daughter.
Oh, well, what are the other options?
Pay me way later, and I might murder you. I think is the implication here.
I mean, that's a good while later, though.
Yeah, it's a while later.
Yeah.
I like this one. It's really dramatic.
All right, let's go for it.
I mean, we'll die, right?
Well, who knows?
Feels right to die at the witch's hand.
Does feel right.
I might be biased because I'm playing the witch and she
Right.
hates you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You lost the line of where Katie ends and the witch begins.
The recluse told the witch they couldn't repay her. Not anytime soon.
Oh, I'm not doing that. Not in a million years, lady.
That's fine, but I'll collect payment eventually.
Yeah, you and the repo man.
Gain trait, indebted. With the matter of payment settled, she simply smiled and handed the recluse a small pot.
Ooh, my small pot.
Well, perhaps it doesn't look like much. Time. Give it lots of time. And your wish will soon come true. I suppose, though, there's one last thing. A name. You gotta give her a name.
Ah, there's always a catch.
The recluse thought on the witch's demand before offering the final thing they had to give.
All right.
What is her name?
You're really running me down, but this is what I can do it. Schlampo.
Schlampo. Is that the correct spelling?
That is, yeah, it's traditional.
Is it a family name?
Uh-huh.
Then
For my
she-
dirt mother.
Then she walked away, only fate knowing if the two should ever meet again.
Who
but
cares?
hoping that they don't. Chapter 2, Cultivation.
Hmm.
Though the recluse was unsure of the specifics, they did realize that it was important to heed her instructions. Care for the pot and the dirt and everything that lay within. So the recluse geared up as any parent should and assessed the things they needed to raise a child.
All right, what do I need?
Finances, in case a nearby village had goods or services you could not provide.
Yeah.
Nutrients for the child to help it grow strong. They would need plenty as it would be depleted on a daily basis.
Right. Every day with the nutrients.
And finally, the recluse's own stamina could not be ignored.
I'm so tired.
One cannot burn the candle from both ends indefinitely. Thus began the longest growing season of the recluse's life.
This is taking forever.
There's some daughter info here.
Oh.
You realize that, buried in your new goal, you've forgotten to feed yourself. Or procure any human food, really. What seems like the most nutritious option? Do you like the aesthetic of our daughter here?
This is
She's
the
like-
daughter?
She's looking spooky.
Yeah, that's pretty spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we got a cool goth on our hands here. What's this mushroom for again? Looks tasty.
So we could eat the mushroom.
We could eat the daughter.
That seems like a bad end right there.
To the village, their market has many enticing goods.
Ooh.
Sneak morsels away from your charge. To the woods for foraging. So there's 2 bag of shit options.
Yeah. I mean, the eating the daughter is pretty funny, but it does seem like it would just end the game,
That would,
right?
yeah, I guess that would be an end. We'd start again.
Yeah.
Unless you want to do that conversation with the witch again.
I'm getting the gist of it. Let's do, the market feels appealing. We could forage. First thought, best thought. Let's do the market.
Market. There are things you cannot possibly find or make on your own, and sometimes you desire them. Rarely do you indulge, but today is different.
Today's a special day.
It's a special daughter day. Strolling into the market, you find a booth with a particularly interesting food that you've never had before. Soup. Thick, hearty, and incredibly spicy.
You call this soup, you say? Interesting.
You purchase more than you can eat and decide to give your child the scraps.
I shouldn't have bought so much soup.
Now you
Who
feel
knew it
sick.
would be so filling?
Oh no. They seem to invigorate her.
Good.
The decision being made, life continued. One day, you awake slightly earlier than you typically do. In your somewhat somnambulant?
Somnambulant,
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay. State. You hear an ethereal singing that seems to originate from your garden. Mushroom daughter? Is that you? When you go out, you spot it. A small fairy clad in purple is sitting amongst your
Hey,
crops.
I just discovered that color. You know, it's funny. Once you see the color once, you just start seeing it everywhere.
It's like the Bader-Meinhof effect.
Yeah. And then I'll explain that to the fairy, and the fairy's like, what? No, you know, you just like, I read it in the newspaper, and then, you know, Bader Meinhof.
I don't know if the fairy's that well read. I don't think fairies can read.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe they just read their own language.
Well, anyway, what do we want to do this fairy?
Catch the fairy to sell in
In
town.
town.
Build a
Fairy
small garden.
garden within your daughter's room using supplies. Oh, that's,
That's cute. Cool. I like that.
Hunt the fairy to use as food for your daughter.
Yeah.
Offer a coin to the fairy to gain their favor. I mean, that's so cute, though.
Yeah. It's not fair at all to the fairy.
Yeah.
But, you know, whatever. It's just a game, Katie.
Well, we're not keeping it. We're saying, hey, here's a place you can hang out.
Right.
Here's a cool spot for you.
It's like a bird feeder.
I know. Yeah, exactly. We're putting a bird feeder in her garden. Without delay, you quickly gather your supplies. Greenery, some common foods. Heck, throw in a drop of blood. They love that sort of thing. After consulting some books and sure that it's an appropriate space, you lure the fairy in with treats.
It does seem like we're capturing the fairy.
Feeling less ethical now. Though they seem unsure at first, the fairy eventually seems to accept your offer of a home. You feel a sense of relief. The girl had been asking for you for a pet. Finally, you have something for her. With what mouth?
Yeah, I didn't realize the girl was talking yet.
The decision being made, life continued. Oh my god! What?
What just happened?
Oh, look at her! One day you awaken to the sound of rustling movement and find your daughter has grown enough to be capable of rudimentary locomotion.
Doesn't look good.
And she looks like this?
She's melting.
That's horrible.
Katie, she's melting.
The creature slinks around uneasily, and a cute little face, cute in the biggest scare quotes of all time, now greets you on her once featureless body. Her demeanor seems gloomy and shy, preferring to sit in her dark corners for long periods of time.
Oh, that's mushrooms for you.
Encourage her discretion. What? Spend time nurturing her environment. Or motivate her to do something more productive.
I don't know. It sounds like she's kind of becoming a teenager. And I don't really want to be like, hey, you know, carpe diem, up and at 'em.
Yeah, you're no Robin Williams.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Stand on your desk, mushroom girl.
But do we just like let her be a little loaf? Or do we spend time nurturing her environment?
Oh, raising kids is so hard,
I know,
Katie.
I know. Either way, she'll end up in therapy, in mushroom therapy.
The environment seems nice. Just give her a place to thrive, and
Yeah.
then she gets to decide how.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Give her that agency. I love that. You decide that now is the best time to promote her growth, spending extra effort improving her living conditions. Your daughter seems to appreciate the attention and emotes cheerfully.
Yeah, look at her great cheerful emotion.
So cheerful. The decision being made, life continued. Your daughter needs food too, and you've just run out.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
You need to find something to feed her soon, or she'll surely starve. Spend the day gathering nutritious substrate.
Nutritious substrate.
That's not how you spell nutritious.
Yeah, maybe it's British.
You can't spare the time today. She'll have to go hungry.
I definitely have time. I don't do anything else.
You raise mushroom daughters.
Yeah.
That's your job.
And my stamina's still pretty high.
Well, I guess that
I
makes
think we
the
should get that
decision.
substrate.
Yeah. You spend the day foraging and digging in the woods and return with a heap of mushroom food for your hungry daughter. It's a little hard to be sure, but it seems like she's thankful for your efforts.
They're never grateful.
It's so true. The decision being made, life continued.
Can I ask you a question before we go on?
Yeah.
I wanna poke around this UI a bit.
Sure.
One, can we pause the music? I'm noticing this little guy in the corner.
Yeah.
Look at that. No more music. Fine. I like the music, though.
I'm into the music.
Does spring do anything?
No. Oh, gosh. I just clicked things.
Oh, okay. Well, someone's here.
Someone's here. I think it might be the witch.
Okay.
From my previous playthroughs. The witch comes back. And then some daughter info.
Oh, boy.
She's not done growing. Not yet.
Disposition, underdeveloped and childish. Wow.
Rough.
I've been described that way before, too.
And
I don't listen.
She has a lot of affection, though, and she has an excellent environment.
Great.
She's indebted, very familiar, and is a mushroom creature.
Didn't we know that last one, though?
The mushroom has grown some extra limbs and is a bit more ambulatory than you'd expect.
Oh.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, I get that. All right.
Could the witch be here for a visit or to settle a debt?
Let's find out.
Privately request a stipend.
I have no idea who we're talking to.
We're talking to the witch.
Okay.
Yes.
If you're sure it's the witch.
I'm pretty sure it's the witch. Introduce her to your daughter. Oh, okay. Should we privately request a stipend or introduce her to my daughter?
I don't know. The daughter? What do we need a stipend for? I don't know. I don't need more debt from this witch.
It's true. It's true. She's going to kill you later anyway.
Yeah.
Potato, potato.
That's all settled.
Introduce her to your daughter. Perhaps it's time for your daughter to meet the witch. She could
Maybe it's time. Hey, did you remember when you met the witch?
Oh, yeah.
The first time?
Oh, yeah. Feels like it was just yesterday.
Yeah.
You remember when you met the witch?
It was just yesterday. I just met the witch yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
How is she?
She's so nice.
Really?
Yeah. Really good.
How crone-like is she these days?
These days?
Yeah.
Oh, so crone-like.
Really crone?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's great to hear.
Let me put it this way. It wasn't nice to meet you. It was nice to meet you.
Oh, that's great.
The fates had sealed our meetings.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you too.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was like. You gotta be polite.
The two of you answer the door and invite the gloomy woman inside for a dry and awkward small talk.
Yeah, I asked my daughter, okay, let's put on our matching clothes like we practiced for when we meet people at the door. And then we say, at the same time, Katie, do the practice with me. Like when we go up to the door. So I open the door and I go, hello,
Mrs.
Robinson. Cuckoo-ca-choo.
I am the walrus. So it's really fun to come into our house.
Yeah. But of course, we say all that backwards.
Oh, sure.
We were just doing it forwards for,
for
practice.
your benefit.
Yeah.
For your benefit.
But if you come to the door, we say it backwards.
Yeah, sure. The two of you answer the door and invite the gloomy woman inside for dry and awkward small talk. Something about the way the two absently stare at each other. You wonder if they've made some sort of connection today.
Yeah, that's usually what I think when two people absently stare. Yeah, there's something going on with them.
The decision being made, life continued.
Life continued.
Oh my god, she's more horrific than ever.
So spooky.
Let's get a close up on this girl. Oh, actually, she's really
Kind of cute,
actually.
Yeah. It's like a Pokemon. Child?
One morning, you notice your daughter is nowhere to be seen. Eventually, you discover her hiding in a narrow crevice under a large stump.
Mm-hmm.
To your surprise, the creature had now taken the form of a young girl. You feel relieved to confirm that the witch hadn't betrayed you.
I used to hide in a large crevice behind a large stump when I was your age, too.
At your approach, she retreats shyly into the hole. She doesn't seem scared, but she doesn't want to leave.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Wait for her. Buy her a nice gift to celebrate. I guess celebrate growing up. I was like, in my mind, it was like celebrate spending time in a hole.
Yeah.
Encourage her to come out. I don't know what these different icons mean.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'll give you this. She definitely feels like she wants to be in the hole. Not that she's scared. She just has made the decision she likes to be in the hole.
Sure, yeah.
And so I do want to encourage that. I don't want to be
hole
like,
girl.
Don't do that thing.
Yeah. Hey, if you like spending your time in a hole, you spend your time in a hole. You do what feels right to you.
We could celebrate it, though.
Celebrate the hole. No, I'd say we wait.
Yeah, I don't like the optics.
Your daughter seems intent on hiding, so you decide not to disturb her. Taking a seat near the stump, you appreciate the beauty of the forest and spend time thinking lovingly of your daughter. After several long hours, just as you were starting to reconsider waiting, she creeps out of the hole. Whatever she's doing in there, seems she's content for now.
Not my business.
What a weird daughter.
Part of growing up is developing a private life.
The decision being made, life continued. You realize you've finished all your work for the week and have a whole day free.
Wow, I can't believe I finished reading all of those magazines already.
Take your daughter to see the Witch of the Woods.
You have a mystic bond.
Take your daughter on a scenic hike.
Oh, it does say hike. It sure looks like bike, right?
On a scenic bike.
Look at this bike. It's so nice. It's good to look at, this bike.
Wow, let's go on it. No, we won't be going anywhere.
Yeah.
Spend some time cleaning up. Teach your daughter some important lessons.
Oh, Katie, I'm torn. I think this is a great opportunity to teach some lessons. I want to, help her grow into a capable young person who feels confident in the world.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I also want to send her the message that, it's okay to just chill out sometimes. Let's do something just fun and relaxing.
Fun and relaxing.
Like a hike.
Yeah.
Of course, she won't like it.
And you don't want to go see the witch again? So that's a no.
I mean, I don't get along with that witch in the fiction.
I like the hike.
Okay, let's do the
go
hike.
on a scenic hike together. You decide that your daughter should know the land as well as you do, if not better.
If not better.
Showing her the sights seems to inspire her. She seems more like herself here. You struggle to take her home, but eventually do.
Do you think we're talking with the daughter in this fiction?
Yes.
Like she says words?
I think she says words, but I think they're weird mushroom words.
Okay.
Like maybe she's just like, spore.
Yeah. I guess that is the sound a mushroom would make.
Yeah. Fly amanita. Fly amanita. Spore.
Oh.
That's what she sounds like.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
Glad you're having a good day.
Decompose.
Yeah. That happens to everybody.
I mean, the great thing of it's, parents understand what their kids are saying.
Yeah.
Before anyone else does.
True.
Handle. You awaken, only discover that your daughter is covered in tiny parasitic creatures.
Oh.
For the sake of her health, you should probably find a way to get rid of the little pests.
All organic, leave them be.
Give the child a thorough rinse. Buy some fine herbal pesticides.
What's an herbal? Is it like an organic pesticide?
It's organic.
I don't know.
I mean, definitely not leave them be.
That seems like a mistake.
Or maybe leave them be. Maybe it'll build character if she has parasites.
Right. As we learned from How Fish is Made. Yeah, definitely good and fine to have parasites.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Think of them like a teammate.
I don't know. What do you think?
Thorough rinse seems wrong too. Maybe it is the herbal.
Just buy our way out of this problem?
They're fine herbal pesticides.
What does this info button do? What?
Well, you just said, yes, I'm going to do that.
Oh, shit. Okay, so we did go for herbal pesticides.
So we did it.
Okay.
We spent all our money on this.
Dreading the potential spread of such a plague, you decide to seek some strong elixirs from the local alchemist.
Maybe it was just a rinse.
When you apply the potion, it seems to be instantly absorbed in her skin. It lends her a healthy shimmer and exterminates the bugs.
Did we coddle Mushroom Daughter?
Well, I think it's nice for her to have good skin.
Yeah.
Because then she can mushroom model.
Which is really her best bet at making it in this world.
Look at her.
Yeah.
Look at her. She's going to be a model someday.
It's very cute.
Yeah. The decision being made, life continued.
Oh, we don't have any money.
In end.
Oh, okay.
One night you find yourself struggling to sleep. Your mind wanders as you consider your current place in life. You've lived peacefully with your daughter for many moons. Initially it was strange. Well, it never stopped being strange. But you were always thankful for the company.
Me and my mushroom daughter.
Is
She didn't
what
like
you
it when
say.
I sang that, but,
No.
you know.
Well, kids get embarrassed.
Yeah, and I get to do stuff for me, too.
Yeah. Besides, the affection you felt for her was like any parent would feel toward their child. That was normal, at least. Your thoughts turned towards the concept of time, particularly
Time.
how you were once alone,
Lonely.
and how you were afraid that you will be again someday. Your daughter has had more and more curiosities about the outside world. It's only a matter of time before she wants to strike her own path.
Oh, you don't want to go out there. That's no good for anybody.
Remember your hole?
Yeah.
Remember how much you liked your hole?
Yeah, get back in the hole. And I'll just wait for you quietly all day. We can do that for the rest of our lives.
You hope you'll be fulfilled now. You hope you've done enough. Ultimately, you find comfort in what you've done. You may have had many failures in your life, but there's one thing you know you can die proud of.
I gained the
Off-putting.
trait off-putting.
Wait. And a new beginning.
Telling the recluse that you wanted to see more of the world wasn't an easy conversation. As they grew older, you worried about leaving them on their own. Thankfully, your concerns were unwarranted. They were happy that you had grown enough to want to move out. They even offered to help you build your own home, close to theirs. You are welcome to visit anytime, obviously. We'll build you a little dorm room here at Recluse College. Faster than you would have anticipated, the two of you built your home together. They showed you all of the tricks they knew and made sure to impart as much knowledge as they possibly could. Finally, the day arrived. You were officially on your own. You were scared, a little, but also excited. It felt like a new chapter was just beginning for you.
Oh, that's exciting.
That is
What are you
nice.
going to major in, mushroom daughter?
I think mushrooms.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Self-knowledge.
hard decision, but
Now for the details. The condition of your planes is exemplary. Keep up the good work. Okay, that's it. Thank you for your time.